long do you plan to be unemployed? Think about Mom and Dad's feelings for once.
What?
I can't believe you're still pretending nothing's wrong.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Living off our parents at your age? Not working, just leeching off them. It's unbelievable. Aren't you ashamed?
Oh, wait a minute, May. What are you talking about? What do you mean, unemployed?
Don't play dumb with me. I know everything.
Clearly you think you know something, but I have no idea what you're referring to.
Mom told me recently you quit your job, right? And you've been shut in at home without working for 6 months.
What? I quit my job?
Stop acting innocent. This is serious.
I'm not acting. I genuinely don't understand where this is coming from.
You haven't left the house in months. Everyone in the neighborhood is talking about it.
Since when do you care what the neighbors think? You don't even live here.
And I heard you're even asking Mom and Dad for pocket money. It brings tears to my eyes. How can you act so casual while being a burden on our parents at your age?
May, you're misunderstanding. I haven't quit my job, and I'm not unemployed. I've never asked Mom and Dad for pocket money either.
Then why are you always asking them for money? Mom showed me the messages.
I'm telling you that you've got it all wrong.
Stop lying. Mom told me everything. She called me crying, saying, I can't take living with your sister anymore. She called me in tears.
Why didn't you ask about this sooner if you were so concerned?
I was giving you time to fix things yourself.
Time to fix what exactly?
Because I thought you'd get your act together, but it's already been 6 months.
Have you considered that Mom might not be telling you the whole story?
How dare you? Are you calling Mom a liar?
I'm saying there might be more to this than you know.
Don't you dare suggest Mom is lying. She's never lied to me.
There's a lot about our family you don't know, May.
What's that supposed to mean?
You've always only heard one side of things.
What other side could there be? You're unemployed and mooching.
Nothing. Never mind.
No, explain what you meant by that.
It wouldn't make any difference. You've already decided what to believe.
Listen, this is your final warning. If you plan to keep mooching off Mom and Dad, I have my own plans. I won't let you do as you please. I'll protect our parents.
I haven't done anything wrong, so what exactly are you planning to do?
Instead of talking back, go find a job. Stop being a burden on our parents when you're in your 30s.
What's going on, Mom? Why did you tell May I was unemployed?
I didn't lie. You being unemployed is a fact. You stay at home all day without going to work. How can you call that being employed?
We've been over this multiple times.
All I see is you sitting at home all day.
I told you this is remote work, remember? I can work from home using my PC. I'm working in my room from morning to night.
That's just an excuse to stay in your room all day.
I've shown you my work schedule.
And remote work? Oh, that's not real work.
It's exactly the same as working in an office. I just do it from home.
No one works from home. That's not how jobs work.
Many companies are working this way now.
There you go, making up stories again. How dare you deceive your parents with such nonsense? You were actually laid off, weren't you? We know the truth now.
What? Me? Laid off?
Yes, that's right. You weren't doing remote work. You were fired. I heard from the neighbors there were mass layoffs at your company 6 months ago. That's exactly when you started staying at home all day.
That's not what happened at all.
It's too much of a coincidence.
So you think I'm lying to hide being fired?
Come on, Sarah, tell us the truth. You're not doing remote work. You were laid off and are unemployed, right?
Mom, this is all a misunderstanding. Yes, there were mass layoffs, but that was in a different department. No one in my department left.
A different department?
Yes, actually, it led to a review of our work style. That's why remote work was introduced at the same time.
More lies. Just admit you were fired.
I wasn't fired. I can show you my pay stubs.
Then why do you keep taking money from us every month? It's because you're unemployed and have no money, right? No matter how many lies you tell, we won't be fooled anymore.
Please stop saying I'm taking money. I'm just collecting the money you borrowed from me, right?
Huh?
Should I list out all the times you borrowed money from me?
What? Taking back borrowed money?
Because you won't return it by the deadline. Since I'm home all day, I've noticed you often skip your part-time work, and Dad makes wasteful purchases despite living on early retirement pension. So, I'm just being strict about collecting what's owed. I'm even being lenient by only asking for $300 a month in repayment.
What? Oh, don't they say money lent is money given? We're family, so you shouldn't need repayment.
That's not how loans work, even in families.
But we're your parents.
What?
You're so heartless after everything we've done for you.
What exactly have you done for me?
How dare you say that?
I'm genuinely asking.
We raised you, fed you, and sent you to college. And suddenly you're demanding payments? It must be because you're unemployed and worried about money. That's why you're trying to extort money from your parents.
You're being completely unreasonable and making up stories about me demanding pocket money to tell May. Stop playing the victim.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to extort money from your parents and go find a job. What do you think we sent you to college for?
Mom.
You have always been useless at everything except studying. We thought sending you to a good college would pay off if you got a good job, but in the end, you got laid off and became a parasite on your parents. We shouldn't have listened to your begging and sent you to college.
I'm grateful you let me go to college despite opposing it. That's why I stayed living at home after getting a job and contributed quite a bit to living expenses, right? I even gave you two my entire bonus, didn't I? So why are you saying such horrible things?
Because that is just what you're supposed to do. Don't act like you did us some big favor.
What?
A good daughter would give everything to her parents without expecting anything back. And now you're nagging about repaying loans. You're unemployed despite going to college. I'm so disappointed in how useless you are. We should have kicked you out long ago. We shouldn't have let you stay home after getting a job.
That's cruel, Mom. When I got a job offer in New York, you secretly canceled my acceptance. You said you wouldn't allow me to leave home. How can you say these things after interfering like that?
That job wasn't good enough for you.
It was a great opportunity. You just didn't want me to leave.
You would have failed in New York anyway.
You never gave me the chance to try.
Shut up, you useless bookworm! You have been nothing but useless since you were little. Meanwhile, May has always been such a wonderful, caring daughter. Even after marriage, she worries about her parents. She even offered to live with us.
Of course May is nice to you and Dad. Unlike me, she was spoiled by you both since she was little. When you shower someone with love, they naturally become filial.
Are you saying we didn't love you?
You know exactly what I'm saying.
Well, we gave you the minimum love required. Even though you were an ugly, unfriendly bookworm who wasn't cute at all, we still raised you properly.
How can you say such things to your own daughter? And you call that giving love?
If you want more love, go find a job. That's all a bookworm like you is good for. And stop demanding money from us.
The money you borrowed from me.
Well, there you go again with the borrowed money. Just stop it, okay? Or I'll kick you out.
I can't get in, and my belongings are outside.
Surprised? This is what happens to parasites.
At least let me get my things from inside.
All your stuff is already outside where it belongs. And actually, the house has been sold, so you can't live there anymore. If you can't find a job, you'll go from unemployed to homeless.
What? The house is sold? What about Mom and Dad? What will happen to them?
Don't pretend to care about them now.
Of course I care. Where are they supposed to live?
No need to worry. Mom and Dad will live with me and my husband from now on, so you're officially going to be homeless all by yourself.
What did you say?
Isn't it perfect? Everyone gets what they deserve.
When did you plan all this?
Everyone agreed to this. Well, everyone except you.
You had no right to sell the house without telling me.
We don't need permission from an unemployed person.
I'm a legal resident of that house.
Not anymore. Mom and Dad don't want to support someone unemployed anymore. And actually, the timing worked out perfectly because we just bought a house. Of course, it's a spacious two-family home, perfect for living together. It's what's best for everyone.
I didn't hear anything about this. About being kicked out so suddenly. About you living with Mom and Dad.
Why should we tell a parasite anything?
Stop calling me that.
Of course we didn't tell you. It was all to leave you behind. There's no place for you in our life together.
What?
This is what you get for being so selfish.
Selfish? How am I selfish?
Living off our parents while pretending to work?
I've never lived off them.
Who would want to live with someone unemployed? Go live alone and be miserable. An adult your age shouldn't be burdening their parents.
Listen, May, you've probably heard various things from Mom, but it's all a misunderstanding. I'm not unemployed. I'm working properly.
Still lying even now?
Why would I lie about this?
I don't want to hear excuses from an unemployed person, and I don't care anymore. To be honest, your unemployment worked out perfectly for us since we wanted to live with Mom and Dad anyway.
Oh, you actually wanted to live with Mom and Dad?
Yes, it's perfect for everyone.
Why exactly do you want to live with them?
To be honest, it's about finances. Property prices in this area keep rising, making it hard to buy a house. But if we live with Mom and Dad, they'll help us out financially.
And you just assumed they would help?
Of course they'll help. They always do. Plus, they can help with housework and childcare. It's killing two birds with one stone.
You criticized me for mooching off our parents, but aren't you just planning to do the same thing?
That's different. I'm their precious daughter.
How is it different?
Mom and Dad would be happier supporting their daughter and son-in-law than you. They've always loved me more than you anyway.
By the way, what are Mom and Dad actually saying about this? That they'll help with the two-family home costs and housework?
Of course I haven't explicitly asked them about that.
Huh?
They'll understand without me saying anything.
So you haven't discussed any of this with them?
Well, since we're letting them live with us, adults should understand without being told. They've always spent lots of money on me, so I'm sure they'll help with the mortgage without me having to ask.
That's true. They did pay for almost everything for your wedding and honeymoon.
Exactly. They're always so generous with me. That's because unlike my unfriendly bookworm sister, I'm the lovable younger one. So anyway, good luck with being homeless. Everyone in the family has moved out now. Try to survive on your own, unemployed sister.
All right, goodbye.
Don't ever contact us again. We want to cut ties with an embarrassing, unemployed person like you.
How wonderful. Thank you. Then take good care of our parents who have zero savings and are a complete burden.
Huh?
You heard me. I won't help with their care or anything else. As you wished, I'll cut ties, so you're in charge of everything regarding our parents.
Wait, what do you mean? Mom and Dad have zero savings? That can't be right. They must have enough money to support an unemployed person like you. They even paid for all our wedding expenses.
What if I told you that I was actually the one who paid for all of that?
What? You're saying you paid for my wedding and honeymoon?
Yes, that's right. Remember those thick envelopes of cash Dad and Mom gave you? Actually, that was all money they took from me.
What?
Want to see the bank transfers?
Really?
Technically, it's supposed to be money I lent them, but it was basically taken from me by force. They said they had no money because they sent me to college, so I had to pay.
No, that can't be true.
That money they keep lending me, it's actually mine. They're repaying what they took. They're really selfish people, aren't they? In the end, they only paid for my first year of college. I had to take out student loans for the rest. They're only struggling with money because Mom skips her part-time work and Dad keeps making wasteful purchases.
Oh my God.
And they won't believe I'm working remotely. When I ask for them to return the money from back then, they play victim and cry to you about how their unemployed daughter is demanding pocket money. I'm just completely fed up with this.
Wait. So, you're really not unemployed?
I don't care what people who I'm cutting ties with think of me anymore. Anyway, I need to go look for an apartment. Goodbye. Take good care of Mom and Dad.
No, this isn't goodbye. Wait, sis!
What?
We invited Mom and Dad to live with us expecting financial support, but with zero savings, this won't work. There's no benefit for us living together.
There is a benefit, isn't there? You saved our parents from their wicked daughter. That alone makes the living arrangement worthwhile.
No, that's totally meaningless.
But you sold the house, right? So you'll at least get some money from that.
Yeah, maybe, but that alone isn't enough. I thought they had way more savings than I imagined. They seemed so generous, even supporting an unemployed person for 6 months. I thought they must have substantial savings, but now you're telling me they have almost nothing?
You thought they had substantial savings, but they have nothing. Well, that's not my problem anymore since we're cutting ties. And I don't need a house. Can't you just let a real estate agent handle the sale?
How can you be so cold? This is your childhood home.
The home you just threw me out of?
You ungrateful child, after everything we've done.
Everything you've done?
We're offering you a chance to keep the house and the family.
Why suddenly care about that now?
The thing is, it won't sell, and that's why I'm telling you to buy it.
What?
Nobody wants to buy our beautiful home.
Have you had it properly assessed?
Well, for some reason, our house won't sell. We're offering it at a bargain price of $500,000, but no one will buy it, and the real estate agent keeps pestering us to lower the price.
What part of that is a bargain? That's an absolutely ridiculous price.
How dare you? This house is worth every penny.
Based on what?
What did you say?
The house is over 30 years old, and because you never maintained it properly, the roof and deck are falling apart. No one would buy such a house for $500,000.
But the location is good.
Only for elderly people because it's near a hospital.
That's a selling point.
Not for $500,000, it isn't.
Young people these days don't understand property value.
I understand it perfectly well. Plus, the schools are being consolidated due to declining enrollment. It's a 30-minute drive to the nearest station. Nobody these days would pay $500,000 for a rundown house in this location.
But you're not unemployed. You're doing remote work, right? If you're really working, you could buy it. Location shouldn't matter if you don't need to commute.
That's not the point.
You could work from anywhere.
I told you, I've already rented an apartment. I absolutely refuse to move from my dream luxury apartment back to that rundown house.
What? Luxury apartment? Sarah, you're living in such a nice place all by yourself?
Yes, and I love it.
How can you afford that?
I always wanted to live somewhere nice at least once. I planned to move out after getting a job, but you forced me to stay at home. I finally got to fulfill my dream.
How dare you waste money on luxury?
It's my money. I can spend it how I want.
That money should be going to my family.
Like the money you took for May's wedding.
You're so selfish. Think about your family.
Like how you thought about me when you threw my belongings outside?
That's different. We had no choice.
And I have no choice but to decline buying the house.
So you really won't buy it from us? I'll reduce the price to $300,000 now. Oh, please buy the house. We're in a really difficult situation.
Because your precious daughter is trying to get money from you for the two-family home. Still not interested.
How did you know about that?
May told me everything.
If you know the situation, then this should be easier. We thought we wouldn't have to pay anything for the loan or living expenses. But suddenly we're being told to pay $1,000 monthly, including living expenses. It's really hard for us, so please buy the house right now.
So May didn't tell you about the expenses beforehand?
She said we'd discuss it later.
And you agreed without knowing the details?
She's our precious daughter. We trust her.
Like how you trusted me about my job?
That's different.
I wouldn't want that house even for $3.
What?
Not interested at any price.
You're really not going to help us?
Nope. Well, anyway, enjoy living together. You must be happy living with your beloved younger daughter instead of your
back right now. There's no point in living together if they have no money.
I thought you wanted to cut ties with me.
This is different. This is an emergency.
Is it? Seems like exactly what you wanted.
How was I supposed to know they had no money?
You could have asked before making plans.
Sis, you're living in a luxury apartment, right? Take Mom and Dad there, quickly.
I refuse. Besides, if they have no money, why don't you make them work? They could do part-time jobs or something.
I've tried, but they just won't listen.
Sounds familiar.
That's the thing. They both refuse to work. They make excuses about not knowing the area and won't even do part-time work. Yet they demand money from us, saying they'll watch the kids during the day. They're demanding childcare fees from us.
Isn't that fair? They're providing a service.
But they're supposed to want to help.
Why don't you just pay them generously?
No way. This makes no sense. Why should we be the ones getting money taken from us?
Now you know how I felt all these years.
That's different.
Isn't this what you wanted? Living together as one big happy family?
Not like this. They expect us to pay for everything.
Don't say that. Just think of it as being filial. Look, since I'm cut off from the family, you're the only one who can take care of our parents now.
Well, that's bull. Don't use cutting ties as a convenient excuse.
Oh, but isn't that what cutting ties means?
You can't just abandon them like this.
Abandon? Like throwing someone's belongings outside?
That was different. We thought you were unemployed.
I'm not abandoning anyone. You chose this arrangement.
I didn't know they had no money.
You never asked. You just assumed.
Well, you should have told me.
Why? We're not family anymore, remember?
Shut up. I don't care about cutting ties anymore. Just give us money. If you won't take Mom and Dad back, at least help support them.
I should be the one saying that's bull. You told me never to contact you again, so I'm going to delete your contact info and our parents too. I'll make it physically impossible for you to ever contact me again.
What? Wait a minute. You're not planning to get away with this, are you?
Get away with what? Living my own life?
You can't just leave us with this mess.
Your mess, your problem.
My husband is furious. He says this isn't what we agreed to.
What exactly did you tell him?
That Mom and Dad would help with expenses.
Without asking them first?
Well, they always helped me before.
With my money.
You don't understand. This is ruining my marriage.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Please, just help us out. We're family.
Since I'm just a useless person who can only study, I don't think I'll ever be of any use to you at all. Well then, give my regards to Mom. Since our parents had almost no savings and couldn't sell the house, they couldn't help with the mortgage or even living expenses. Her husband exploded, saying, "This isn't what we agreed to!" And their marriage is now in crisis. If they divorce, both May and our parents would be kicked out. So our parents finally panicked and started doing part-time and temp work. Eventually, they ended up living separately in the two-family home, the husband and child in one unit, May and our parents in the other. May and our parents are now using almost all their salary for loan payments. Soon, they'll be receiving a letter from my lawyer demanding immediate repayment of all the money they borrowed from me. I'm really looking forward to seeing their reaction.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.